A very, very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Shubhi Mehta, and I'm going to be a host this afternoon. Thank you all for joining us for the launch of the iconic Samsung Note 5. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to have you all here. We're also streaming live, so I hope if you have your Twitter handles, so you are tweeting and retweeting all about it. The Galaxy Note category is truly amazing because it boasts of a powerful lineup of products that has created its own niche and pioneered a whole new category. With every successive launch, Samsung has raised the bar and taken it to a whole new level. And that's one of the reasons why we're here today again. We are here to unveil the next Galaxy, the Galaxy Note 5. There is so much to share today, so without further ado, I would like to invite on stage President and CEO of Samsung India Electronics, Mr. H.C. Hong. Sir.
Good afternoon. Namaste. Thanks to all of you for joining us here on this occasion. And thanks to you also to all those out there watching our live stream. As Samsung, we have a simple philosophy. Listen to our customers and create innovative solutions that will make their lives better. We want our innovations to reach and benefit one and all. That is why this year we have already launched 18 smartphones and tablets across various price points with a host of new features. We have even introduced a smartphone using a brand new operating system. A couple of weeks ago, we launched the Galaxy S6 Edge Plus, a beautifully crafted smartphone with a dual edge screen. That smartphone was made for the multimedia customer. However, there is another set of customers who are multitaskers. They like to use their smartphones to manage their busy lives or jot down ideas and take quick notes. They also use their smartphones for multimedia tasks. These customers have been using our very efficient and powerful Galaxy Note series. When we launched the first Galaxy Note in 2011, many doubted our approach with the giant screen and the pen. They thought we were crazy. But our customers made the Note series an instant hit in India and abroad. On behalf of the Samsung India family, I'd like to express our gratitude to all Galaxy Note lovers. Indeed, it gives me great pleasure to share with you that Samsung's R&D engineers in India have contributed to development of the Galaxy Note series. All our smartphones are manufactured in India, for India. This is our contribution to make what we at Samsung call Make for India. For all our customers and many others who can't wait to get their hands on next Note, I present to you the next Galaxy, the Galaxy Note 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the all-new design, the all-powerful S Pen, the Samsung Galaxy Note 5, ladies and gentlemen. A huge round of applause for the phone epitomizing unmatched technology and unrivaled creativity. High on style, higher on aesthetics, and highest on performance. Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present to you the new Samsung Galaxy Note 5. Thank you so much, Mr. Hong. May I please request Mr. Asim to come on stage and take us through the evolution of Note. Asim, could we please have you on stage? Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shubhi. Thank you very much. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, welcome to the launch of the all-new Samsung Galaxy Note 5. The Galaxy Note series is very close to our heart because we created this category. At Samsung, we strongly believe in inspiring the world and shaping the future with revolutionary and innovative ideas and technologies. And the Galaxy Note series is a result of just this vision. So what really inspired us to create this category? Well, really, you, the consumers. Consumers who are seeking the top of productivity and power. Consumers who like multitasking on the go. 4 years ago, really, in the early days of the smartphones era, we saw that smartphones really worked on small screen sizes, at least till then. The first Galaxy Note that got launched then was a disruption not seen in the smartphone industry. With a dramatically larger display and a newfangled S Pen for creative productivity, the industry was truly propelled into the next orbit of smartphones. Well, after the launch of the first Galaxy Note, other phone makers across the globe followed us to help broad base this large screen experience by launching their own large screen devices, even though I must say some followed 3 years much later. Well, we feel good about leading consumers and the industry at large to better and richer experiences. Having said this, there are certain maverick innovations which have yet to be paralleled in this industry. And the Note category with its S Pen functionality is exactly one such innovation. With the first Note that we launched way back in 2011, we are now at the altar of launching the 5th generation of Galaxy Note. Well, it really has been a super exciting journey for us at Samsung in pioneering this category till here. And we are committed to delivering the ultimate in smartphone experience to our consumers. We have so far marched on steadfastly to enhance this Galaxy Note portfolio. And with every successful launch of the Note, we have chronicled the evolution of better over best. The first Galaxy Note, if we take a look at it, was marking the advent of large screens with Samsung's marquee Super AMOLED display, and a display that offered really stunning display and graphics. And of course, the very first S Pen for productivity. We went on to better this with the launch of the Galaxy Note 2 the following year by introducing multi-window functionality and an even more ergonomically designed S Pen. Users at that time could get to hold and hover the S Pen over the screen and use it and give it a mouse-like experience, making it really more intuitive. And then came the Galaxy Note 3 generation shift with a brand new Air Command feature that took productivity to a whole new level, along with other features like Action Memo, Screen Capture, and Scrapbook. The Galaxy Note 3 provided also a best-in-class in the industry security feature with the Knox capability added to the device. Well, then came the Galaxy Note 4, and really that was the best of it all when we launched it last year, with a more refined S Pen working as a mouse as well as a scissor. This device's consumption experience was ramped up with a never-before Quad HD Super AMOLED display and fast-charging battery capabilities for the first time ever. We followed it up with the Note Edge. Well, that was a device and a story in its own league. It was really the first edge screen delivering an immersive display and an input experience hitherto not experienced, and that too on a curved edge. Every time we raise the bar for ourselves in terms of technology and design, and every time consumers gave us a big, rousing thumbs up and prodded us on to come up with something better for the next time and the next year around. And so, here we are today in front of you at the launch of the Galaxy Note 5. What a big day for us at Samsung India. It's that moment when we really feel our proudest to be able to get to our country a smartphone that yet again has no parallel. It beats its own kind and anything anyone else has out there. Everything that epitomizes top bracket smartphone performance, be it the design, the S Pen functionality, the camera, the display, the productivity capability of a device. Well, the Note 5 is at the pinnacle of it all. And as at Samsung we say, truly, the next is now. Before I hand over to my colleague Manu, who is going to describe all of these aspects in detail, I, on behalf of Samsung, would like to once again express our gratitude. Our gratitude to all those Note heads across India who have really believed in our brand in this category of Note, who have loved us and made the Galaxy Note truly a cult in India itself. Well, on that note, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Asim. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Mr. Asim Varsi. Give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. I thought that was fantastically done. Welcome to all the Note heads once again. It does sound exciting, and I'm sure the journey would have been equally fun to cover. It truly has evolved into a technology powerhouse with unmatched productivity and unrivaled creativity. Ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for us to dive deeper in the world of Galaxy Note 5, and it gives me great pleasure to invite on stage Mr. Manu Sharma, Director of Product Marketing, Samsung India Electronics. Please give him a round of applause.
Very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, members of the media. It's absolutely an honor to be here time and again, and it's been a continuous slew of launches from Samsung's side, and thanks for your support, and absolutely delighted to be here. So I like to talk about the 5 aspects that Asim briefly touched upon, and I'll go into detail of that. So let's dive into the design aspect. You know, when we were talking to consumers, we were asking what they were looking for in their phone, and they said 2 things. They want a bigger display, which is brilliant, and they didn't want it bulky, which makes sense. And from Samsung's perspective, that's a choice which consumer need not make. So with the Note 5, we have a design which is slimmer, is much more compact, and absolutely brilliant to hold. So we use a whole new material that we use in Galaxy S6. Carved with glass and metal. It can't get better than that. It's just very beautiful. And the metal is even more tougher than before. It comes in 3 brilliant colors. You have black sapphire, you have gold platinum, and silver titanium. And when light falls on any of these phones, it truly shines. Further, we have also made the device thinner, slimmer, and actually smaller. Plus, we have also curved the back of the glass so it's easier to hold and operate with one hand. And believe me, I've been there since inception of the Note 1. It's by far the smoothest and the sleekest Note within its repertoire. It's fantastic. Let's talk about the S Pen. Now, a Note is not a Note without the S Pen. S Pen is a tool that actually takes your productivity and your multitasking capability to a next level, which you can't get with any device out there in the market. It's like, you know, what's mouse to a PC, that's the S Pen to a Note. And it's really, it's an indispensable tool to create things. And that's the beauty about the S Pen, and it gets even better. So the powerful S Pen is, you know, it's much more balanced and solid on its hand The pressure sensitivity has been improved further, and it's actually very precise. So it's just like using a pen on a paper. It's just fantastic. What we've also done is we have put a feature called auto eject on, this is the Note that you see, Note 5. So all I have to do is simply click this and the S Pen can be pulled out, and right there you have the air command for which you can use all the tools that you want. So plus, I would like to really demonstrate the various capabilities this device can actually provide, and starting with off-screen memo. So I'm going to go here in the corner, and so that I can demonstrate really how it works. Okay. Can you see the device? Okay, so now when I pull out the S Pen, the screen is still off, right? But I can write. So I say, welcome to the Note 5 conference. Now, and I can just simply save and access it later when I want to. Now, you could do that, when you want to write down a phone number, you want to write down an email address, and it reminds me of all the situations where I see people struggling all the time for paper and pencil, right? I think that's the end of era for the Note 5 customers, especially. They don't need pen and paper anymore. So that's a brilliant feature this provides with the new S Pen. So the off-screen memo is fantastic. Let's move on. The new air command is actually much more simple to use, and at the same time is very intuitive. So I'm going to just kind of demonstrate. You see, I've taken out the S Pen, which is right in my hand, and you see a little icon here. This is the air command icon, and I can place it anywhere I want. So actually, you can place this icon in any part of the screen. The good thing is, if I use my fingers, it doesn't work. It only works with the S Pen. So that's the beauty of this. When I click it, that's the new air commands. Vibrant, colorful, easy to navigate. So you got action memo, you got smart select, and the screen write. Plus this S Note. Now what I can do is I can also add shortcuts of most recently used apps or the most frequently used apps in that. So I'll just do that. I'll show it to you. This is slightly straight. Okay. So I press the add shortcut, and I can add, say, I like to access, say, S Planner, and I say I use very often, I can use anything as a matter of fact. So say I want to use a messenger. Okay, messenger is not done. Okay, it's got voice search, which I'd already taken. I can take something else. Let's say I want to use email. There you go. It's as simple as that. So I can add application I use very often, and I can go on and doing that. And here you go. So you got email, you got S Planner, and so on and so forth. So it's very simple to use, and very intuitive. So that's the new air commands, and I can just open it with just a click. So pretty cool, right? Now you can also write on a PDF. Yes. Imagine if you have to sign a document on a PDF, what would you do? You will take a printout, you will put your signature, you will scan the copy, and then email it to someone. It becomes very easy with this. Now I'll just show you an example of what you can do with this. So I go to my files and I say sample PDF document. All I have to do is say go to comments, and signature is what I do. If I want to say sign here, I just do that, and it will ask for my sign. So this is what I'm going to do, and done. Okay. So I'll just do an auto rotate for that. There you go. So that's my signature out there, and all I can do is I can just send it immediately like a breeze. It's as simple as that. So that's the powerful feature of the Note 5, so it allows so much more productivity on the go. Now, one of the most interesting features is scroll capture, and what I used to use very often is something called Smart Select. Smart Select allows you to capture a portion of the screen, and so you can share with the friends. And I used to, use so often, and I'm so excited to see that it's gone ahead. So, for example, if you want to say send directions turn by turn to a friend of yours in a one file, you could do that. So I'll just show you an example here. So I open a map and say I want to say current location to, I want to go to say Jaipur, right? And I start the navigation. So here's turn by turn. Now if I want to send the details of each and every aspect of from top to bottom, all I do is invoke my air command. I go to screen right. It captures the screen and allows me to, if I want to capture more. So I just do a scroll capture. It takes me to the next screen. Capture again. I capture again. I can go all the way down to the top, to the bottom of the screen from the top. It's as simple as that. And I can just save it and send it like a JPEG file through email or through any other connectivity. So it's as simple as that, as you can do that very easily with the all-new S Pen on this device. So that was about S Pen, and I focus on the S Pen because that truly differentiates from any other device. It really improves the productivity and things you can do with the device in terms of creating things, in terms of sharing things, in terms of being more efficient. And that's the brilliance of S Pen. Now moving on to yet another important aspect which consumers look for is the camera. So it has a brilliant camera, a 16 megapixel shooter in the rear and a 5 in the front. Both have a f1.9 rating, which is great for capturing low light images. We've done huge improvements on the camera capabilities, and we've got a huge number of fans, including some top photographers within India who have been able to capture some stunning photographs on our previous device. So I like to, share that, and picture speaks more than 1,000 words. So here are some of the pictures that have been captured by some of the ace photographers. This one from Sudhir Shivram. These were captured in Cochin, where you can see a low light photography and how brilliantly it captures detailing of that. This was in Singapore. Again, look at the hues and the lighting conditions with low lights just captures just fantastic. These are the pictures from Ajay Menon. Again, some of the interesting landscapes, picture right in the morning with the low clouds hanging. And a brilliant photograph at our very own beach in Goa by Hari Menon. So, there's so much you can do with the camera capability of the Note 5. It's just absolutely stunning because the Note 5 camera capability is far superior to what we had on Note 4. Those were picture taking on Note 4. So you can imagine for yourself. Moving on to the next key feature, which is live broadcast. Live broadcast is a feature which is born out of India in Indian R&D. Now we have various ways of updating our friends and family with us. Say updates on a status or putting a picture. But there are new ways of doing that, and this is live broadcast. Basically, it allows you to actually share what you are seeing right now. So whether you are out there on a tourist trip or an event, what you could do is you can start the live broadcast straight from the camera. So camera has an inbuilt feature in the mode. You say live broadcast. It allows you to send the links of the YouTube to share with your friends and family. And all they have to do is just click to the link and watch you capturing live whatever you're doing. It's as simple as that, and it's brilliant. So it seamlessly brings a solution right from the camera all the way to one of the best video platform, which is YouTube. Now, we're capturing more and more videos, and the reality is that the video capability of the cameras of Samsung is inching towards the DSLR capability. And what it really allows you to do is actually capture a lot more. Firstly, you can capture a stunning 4K video with this. And we also introduced for the first time VDIS for image stabilization. So if you are if you love making movies on mobiles, this is a perfect device for you and you will absolutely love. So it's a great device if you are capturing videos, if you're on a tourist spot or any other location. So when you capture that, your video will be always stable, absolutely smooth, and almost professional. Now moving on to the battery performance of this device. The Samsung has been leading the initiatives on the battery size with a lot of rigor. We came with our ultra power saving mode capability about a year and a half ago. And which really allows you to use that device in emergency situations where your battery was extremely low. We also brought in fast charging chargers, right? So you could charge really fast. And also, we have made huge leaps on the wireless charging capabilities as well. And taking from that, today, we're extremely pleased to announce that you could charge on a wireless charger in merely 120 minutes. In 2 hours, you can get a full 0 to 100 charge on a wireless charger, where many of the other devices out the market struggle with that even with the normal cable. Our vision is really to take the wireless charging to a new level. We want to see that in cafes, in bars, in public places where wireless charging becomes a norm, so that even a simple 10 minutes coffee can give you a few hours of charge. And fast charging on the cable is even better. At sheer 90 minutes, you get 0 to 100, which is almost 2.5 times faster than what you can get at the nearest competitive device. So we are taking charging, wireless charging, very seriously, and that's what Samsung leadership is all about. Let's talk about the productivity features of the Note 5. While smartphones are central theme and central part of our lives, but we also work with tablets, PCs, and there has to be seamless integration. That's what Samsung is bringing with SideSync. So you can wirelessly and automatically integrate and connect with your tablets or PC. So I could actually drop and drag files from a smartphone to a PC or to a tablet and vice versa. And I can also control my, say, smartphone from my tablet. If I want to dial out a phone number from my tablet, I can do that while my phone is sitting in other side or other room. So this is the beauty of that, and great part is compatible with other softwares as well, operating system, Windows, including of the Mac users, so everybody can actually sync up. Now, no matter how many applications out there, and constantly we're struggling for the speeds, and that's why not 2, not 3, but we put 4 GB of LPDDR RAM, which is essentially, it gives you, of course, it's power efficient and a much faster. So no matter how many applications you're using, you're going to get a breeze and you can really multitask. 4G is very important to Samsung. It's very strategic, and we want to continue to lead the 4G revolution in India. Getting the fastest 4G capability is very critical for Samsung, and that's why we have Category 6 technology in our devices. So as the operators roll out this 4G network, you are assured when you buy Note 5 that you're going to get the best speeds out there and you're secured for the future. I'm sure the price that you will be waiting for, we're absolutely pleased to announce the Galaxy Note 5 pricing. It will be available in 2 variants, a 32 GB and a 64 GB variant. The price of 32 GB is 53,900 rupees, and that of 64 GB is 59,900 rupees. And these devices will go on sale from 20th of September. And we're also delighted to share a host of accessories that you can actually get with these devices, from clear cover, back covers, and of course, fast charging wireless charger as well. There's a special pre-booking offer that we're announcing today, from today onwards, from 7 till the 19th of September, where a consumer buying or pre-booking this device, will get special offer of wireless charger. They will also get a free screen replacement guarantee for a year, and of course, they can easily buy in 24 easy monthly installments. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Galaxy Note 5 is here, the all-powerful, with its even more powerful S Pen features with, scroll capture, with air command features, which is new and unique, plus a great and brilliant display. The productivity features which allows like side sync and fast charging capability. We feel this is truly a unique device which no other device out there can match. This is Samsung's commitment really to explore, to really discover, and to really question and keep creating infinite possibilities to inspire the world and to create the future. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Sharma. May I please request you to kindly stay with us, Mr. Sharma, on stage. We'd like to open the forum for question and answers. May I also now request Mr. Rajiv Mishra, VP Media and Spokesperson, Samsung India Electronics, to join us on stage. And along with him, could I also invite Asim Marsi, please. Thank you very much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, the house is now open for questions. May I please request you to kindly raise your hands so that we can have one of the volunteers to come and reach you with a mic. It'll also be nice if you could introduce yourself before you pose your question to the gentleman here. Thank you, sir. All yours.
Thank you. Good afternoon. And really, the digital signature, Manu, it's a really new thing, yeah? Great. Yeah, floor is open now, please.
Great.
Hello, Asim.
Please introduce yourself, sir.
Okay. Hi, my name is Prince. I'm from TN9 News Agency. Asim, do you think that price at approximately 54,000 and almost 60,000, how are you going to convince consumer to get this one?
Well, the world's best technology needn't come at the world's highest price. That's the way we look at it. And I think over time, consumers in India, and our consistent learning and observation has been, consumers are looking for the best experience and value. And what better an experience and what better a technology today in the world than the Note 5 that is the next frontier. I think the price is just optimal from that standpoint.
Hello, I'm Farhan this side. Excuse me.
Yes.
Are you getting me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Please.
I want to purchase a Samsung mobile phone. I was thinking about it yesterday to take Samsung S6 Edge Plus. And today I'm coming and attending this conference for the launch of Galaxy Note 5. Now today I'm complex. I am quite confused of myself that what should I take now? And every day that you are launching, when I just went for this Note 4 Edge, when I went for that to purchase that, they said ki wait for another 1 month or so, you will be getting Note 5. I kept quite an hour waiting for. Now please tell me which is best for me.
Great.
I have 60,000 in my pocket at the moment.
Can you please name your organization, please?
Can I wait for 1 more month?
No. Your organization, you are from where?
From Hindustan Express I am.
Hindustan Express.
Okay. All right, great. Okay, let me put this, and I think this is a happy choice we wished to give to consumers world over and in India. The way we've observed it, again worldwide as well as in India, there is a very keen set of consumers who are looking at the edge of design, the edge of functionality and consumption experience. And there is where we see the S6 portfolio and the S6 Edge Plus, which you just spoke of, or the S6 Edge, really delivering to those kind of consumers who are seeking that. On the other part, we again see consumers for whom design consumption is no doubt paramount, but creative productivity, creative output, expression is equally or more important. And that's where the Note over the years has excelled in really being a device like none other. No other device in our portfolio, or I must say anywhere in the world today, is able to give the kind of productivity and creativity that this kind of a device and technology has been able to ladder to give. And we've seen that there are very clear and keen consumers on either side, as also there are consumers who would be in between, who would like to and need to make a choice for themselves, and clearly you're one of those. So happy choosing, each to their own. The one I use personally, if I may tell you, is the Note 5, for example. Well, it's the latest and it's the next out there.
I ask all three of you, what should I take? What should I purchase
I just
now?
described it. I would.
Three are the experts of Samsung.
No, that is your choice, sir. With the different price points, you have the options. You choose whatever you want to buy, right? Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yes.
Hello, Akshay from Gadget Diary. First of all, congrats for the launch. I have two questions. First one is whether all the accessories would be available from 20th September itself, or there would be a delay.
Yeah, so most of the accessories would be available from the day of launch itself. As you know, some of the accessories are common to the S6 Edge Plus, hence which was announced almost 3 weeks back. So it will be available at that time as well.
Okay, and the version you are launching is the single SIM variant. So will we see a dual version in future?
So at this point of time, the single SIM version is available in India.
No forward guidance on that one right now from our standpoint.
Thank you.
Right. Thank you.
Over there.
At the rear, please. Okay.
Okay,
Please
next
carry
time. Yeah, please.
Vishal from Apps Unveiled. Most of the Samsung smartphones are either in gold or platinum colors, but our country is more known for the vibrant colors. So what do you think on it?
Sure. We keep closely tracking consumer preferences on colors, specifically to do with the devices. And we have found over time, the mainstream colors being around shades and tones of silver, gold and black are of course mainstream. And from time to time there are other special colors we do keep launching in our portfolio. And we've seen that in several of our launches in the past as well. So we would keep reading consumer preference and delivering color choices in contrast to that.
Right. The back side, please.
Hi, this is Aitanaja from Inspire to Rise. I just wanted to ask, how long would the device be supported in the Android upgrade cycle? For example, 1 year, 2 years, how long? How long would the device get the latest Android updates?
So, I wouldn't be able to give you a specific guidance on how many or what period, but suffice to say that our devices are typically the most current and contemporary version and are typically 1+ upgrade.
Hi, this is
Thank you.
Hi, this is Harshita from Gizbot, India. I want to ask you that the S6 Edge Plus comes with data bundling from Airtel. So do we see anything coming on data bundling with Galaxy Note 5?
Not at this juncture.
Not even at the launch.
Not at this juncture on Note 5.
Okay, all right.
Hi, Hitesh from Phone Arena. Just wanted to know if you are getting the Duos version in India,
So which
the
version?
dual SIM version.
We just answered earlier. At this point in time, it's going to be single SIM version.
So it's not even coming in the future. Like,
So at this point of time, it's single SIM version. That's my answer.
thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah,
No
over
forward
here.
guidance on that one.
Over here, yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Deepak from 91 Mobiles. I wanted to check if you guys have any comments on the so-called pen gate issue, which is, the one with if the stylus is actually inserted inside the device the wrong way, it gets stuck and messes up with the features. So I wanted to check if you have any other comments apart from this standard Steve Jobs reply of just don't do it this way.
No, I think Samsung made its view known on that issue earlier itself worldwide, and I think that stays.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, please.
Over there. Over there, please.
मैं अनस सिद्दीकी हूँ सहारा से. मेरे आपसे दो सवाल हैं. एक तो ये जिस तरह से मेट्रो सिटीज़ में कॉल ड्रॉप की समस्या आ रही है, उसमें सैमसंग जो है वो अपने आप को कहाँ पाता है.
दूसरा कि जिस तरह से सैमसंग हर रोज़ नए नए ब्रांड लेके आ रहा है, नए अच्छी क्वालिटी लेके आ रहा है और साथ में अच्छे प्राइस भी लेकर के आ रहा है, ऐसे में एक भारतवासी अपनी सेविंग किस तरह से करे, या युवा अपनी सेविंग को यहाँ लगाए या फ्यूचर के लिए कुछ संभाल करके?
अब ये आपका सुझाव है या क्या है ये? थैंक यू सो मच।
हेलो।
देखिए, ओके, मैं इनके सवाल का जवाब दे दूं, एक सेकंड। देखिए, कॉल ड्रॉप्स और नेटवर्क्स एक अलग ही दायरे में है बात, जो टिपिकली हमारे दायरे से बाहर है। मैं इतना अवश्य ज़रूर कहूँगा कि सैमसंग टेक्नोलॉजी from a radio capability, radio signal capability is of course the best that we can make and we make out there. From a device standpoint, the capability is best in class. That we will ensure and we continue to ensure.
Hello. Yeah. Yes. Here in the center. Here in the center, sir. Hello. Can you?
Sandeep over here from the Mobile Indian.
Sir, as Samsung is the leader, I am Sagar, and we have a multiple online media presence. Now, as Samsung is, a leader in its own sector, I want to ask you, if a professional is buying, out of the choices my, friends have asked, so what sort of best features you are giving for a professional to get to your mobile of the latest, rather than to go for the other brand? So I am not, comparing it with your own. Yeah. So what is your take on features which are very important, maybe for education, for doctors, for engineers, for all other things?
Right.
So I'll answer in 2-3 aspects, and especially on the Note 5. First of all, it is an enterprise-ready or a business-ready device. It comes with Knox protection, which is the highest possible grade security that you can get. You can have, assured of data loss protection on that. That's one. It can work with multiple third-party applications, and you can collaborate with that. That works very well. So in the enterprise space, MDMs, on-device encryption, it has a fingerprint scanner, so you can actually ensure that nobody else can open the device. So that's from the business-to-business perspective. For the individual users, the S Pen has immense capability. I showed an example of what you can do. For example, the PDF writer, what you can do. You are always moving around in life, right? So as a business, so many times you would have said, hey, give me a pen and paper, I want to write this number, or I want to write this. Capability of the device, while it's switched off, you take it out, write it, it's saved there. You link it, it automatically saves the contacts. That's the power of that. Then, so many times we want to share information we find on the net. I just want to send that piece of information. I just cut and paste, send it for people to see and do their research. So many capabilities there in terms of, for example, Microsoft Office you can download, and you can use Word, PowerPoint, Excel sheets. There are a lot more you can do on this device than any other device out there. It's just fantastic. I can give you one-to-one if you want. It's the best device out there for anybody looking at a business or a self-employed person. A great device.
I'll just add one statement to everything that has been said. There are devices which are great for consumption, media, internet, emails, etc. But then there are devices which are great for creation, for productivity, for output. There is none from our standpoint like the Note productivity capability, Note creative capability.
I'll take only one.
Hi, Sandeep over here from the Mobile Indian. Of late, we have seen a couple of OEMs coming up with the plans of manufacturing in India, and you are also doing that. What is the direct impact of manufacturing in India, apart from the go-to-market strategy where the phones are easily available, the time-bound thing, and the second is creation of job? Any major benefit for the consumer in the long run or the short run, what we can expect?
I'll put it this way. For us in India, and probably if you saw the audiovisual we played prior to the launch of this meeting, it goes beyond making in India. It's about making for India at Samsung. Over the years, not recently. And when we talk about making for India, we are talking firstly listening and hearing the Indian consumer very closely. taking what we hear, taking what we learn from the Indian consumer into our labs, into our large R&D and design formations that we have in India. We have 3 R&D centers and 1 design center in India. To be able to customize and create specific, not just for global markets, these are global R&D centers, but specifically for the Indian consumer as well. We are able to take what we hear into concept, into tests, and commercialize it and produce it through our factory home in India. So if you look at the entire value chain of being able to listen to consumers, create and research around consumers, test it and commercially produce it, for us it's the complete value chain. And indeed, once we are able to manufacture locally, our time to market, to conceive an idea, to test an idea and to mass produce and mass sell an idea is as short or as nimble as we can make it for ourselves presently. So that's hugely important to us.
Right. Last
Hi,
one.
That's right.
What are the innovations that have been brought in Galaxy Note 5 for the Indian consumers? Any specific thing?
So a lot of things where live broadcast I talked about. Live broadcast is born out of India. A lot of browsing capabilities have been optimized in India. A lot of improvements on the camera side has been done from India. So there are very specific examples that we can talk about, and very proud of those achievements here.
Hi, my name is Jaydeep, and I write for Tech Target US. I have one question. How soon do you perceive Samsung smartphones talking to my refrigerator, my car, my washing machine, IoT, big data? I mean, is R&D doing something on that, or do you see coming
we'll talk
in?
about it. Yeah, there will be other occasion to talk about it. This is really very important for us, and we'll definitely talk about it in detail. Yeah.
Hi, this is Rohan from pricebar.com. I just have one question.
Last, I'm sorry, this is last. I can't. Okay, you will be the last.
Could you just?
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So hi, this is Rohan from PriceBaba, and I have one question. Over the years, I've observed a bit of fragmentation within TouchWiz, the UI that runs on top of Android, when it comes to successive, when it comes to successes. For example, the Galaxy S5, some of the features, software features were not passed down to the S4. Now, the Note 5 has some really amazing features, as we saw, right? Like, for example, you can pull out the stylus and write on the screen directly. Can we see that the previous generation phone, like the Note 4, can we see a software update that brings those new features to the older devices as well?
So very honestly, at this point in time, difficult to comment on whether it's going to be passed on or not. But yeah, thankfully, I really appreciate that these are some of the great features.
Yeah.
Hi.
Thank you. This is
Congratulations, first of all. My name is Ashish. I'm from ANI. My question is like, who are your major competitors in this category, and how are you dealing with it?
Innovation method.
Well,
maybe like Apple or Sony or other. Yes. And how are you dealing with it?
That's a question we're asked often, and we are steadfast in saying this and believing in this, that really we see a great opportunity in this market in terms of the sheer burgeoning segments and growths, even at the top end of the market, which is the flagship end of the market. It is on a healthy double-digit growth rate, and we do believe that there is, as an absolute market, India is a very large market, offering these kind of double-digit growth rates. There's enough room and more for anybody, including Samsung, to do business and to grow business in India, provided we play to the consumer right. And I think our focus consistently has been and will continue to be really the consumer. We would put all our energies in really focusing in what are the changing and evolving consumer needs and preferences, and what are the new magical technologies and ideas that we can conceive and put into our devices that consumers and their lives and their experiences will enhance. Right. That's really our focus.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for your questions. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, Mr. Mishra. May I please request Mr. Sharma and Mr. Vasi to stay back for a photo opportunity, please. Gentlemen, this is your... Could we have you pose with the new Samsung Galaxy Note 5?